Right. Good morning, or kuneva chango muka, good morning. Right. Tuye vanava ndineka breaking news, ndikatimboka breaka. Tichi break tiri pano zvedu makusense nano. Right. Ndopanga nezuva ndakataura kuti I'll be keeping an eye on developments in Bulawayo. Just to be seeing if I can update what is happening in Bulawayo. And as you know, in Bulawayo, there were people that were arrested, Wanatabita Kumalo, and 6 other people. They were arrested over allegations of spreading falsehoods. And we know that there was a demonstration, or there is a demonstration that is supposed to be going ahead, tomorrow. Ngoma rolling say Jack choko handizo ndiri kuvhara wangu pakaipa makwikwi hama yangu makwikwi hazvinaumira mushe. Right. I've screened the interview Tendai Biti achitaura naRveneko, and it was revealing kuti when they went to court, there were 4 reasons that were given for the banning of the demonstration. The first reason was that the demonstration was there was also there was a meeting that was going to be held at Harare Gardens, ED Mnangagwa, and the youth in agriculture. And another reason was kune Zimbabwe agriculture show inenge iriko, saka that the demo will interfere with that, with the agriculture show. So they tried to find out how a demonstration that is going to be held on a Friday is going to be interfering with something that is going to happen on a Monday. And then another reason was they could not do, this, demonstration because Panamatombo, Nereke, and Shakawanikwa in an unmarked car, and those has been linked to the demonstration. So because of those reasons, they have actually said, Kuti, there's no and also they were short in police numbers, so they didn't have police numbers to police the demonstration, so they couldn't allow the MDC to lead this demonstration, right? And as you know, on Monday, demonstration was moving to Bulawayo, right? That is what the MDC had said, Kuti. They will be in Bulawayo on Monday. Again, the breaking news is a prohibition order, right? A prohibition order has been given for Bulawayo, right? A prohibition order, a similar order that was given in Harare has also been given in Bulawayo. The police have issued a prohibition order. In addition to this prohibition order by the police, there are organizations in Bulawayo that have approached the courts as well to say to want to ban the demonstration. The Anzi Bulawayo Residents Association, it's and the church groups and stuff like that. They've actually said they wanted they are challenging the demonstration. But the prohibition notice given here, right, the reasons that have been given for banning the demo in Bulawayo are as follows. The intended public demonstration falls within, if you remember Job Scala's words, right? If you remember what Job Scala said he was addressing a rally in Chitungwiza. He gave ED 2 weeks notice to pick up the phone and talk to Nelson Chamisa. So the first reason reads like this. The intended public demonstration falls within the expiry of the 14-day ultimatum given by your party for the people of Zimbabwe to rise against a constitutionally elected government. So that is the number one reason. The intended public demonstration falls within the expiry of the 14-day ultimatum given by your party for the people of Zimbabwe to rise against the constitutional elected government. So this is after Wiwa said in Chitungwiza that he's giving Emerson Mnangagwa 2 weeks notice to pick up the phone and call Nelson Chamisa and agree to this dialogue. And then number two, the ordinary citizens in the country are experiencing hardships. So any call for the demonstration might be taken advantage of by the already agitated citizens and violence may erupt. So this is, the second reason. The ordinary, the police are acknowledging that people in Zimbabwe are experiencing hardships. And so any call for a demonstration might be taken advantage of by the already agitated. So there's an acknowledgement that the people of Zimbabwe are agitated, and because of that, violence may erupt. So that is, the second reason. The third reason, on the 14th of January 2019, at around 1000 hours, the now deceased number 071979Y Constable Maune, who was deployed at corner Masie Pambili Drive and Luveve Road from Intumbane police station with his colleagues, he was stoned to death by armed demonstrators. So they are saying that on the 14th of January, there was a police officer who was who was stoned to death by armed demonstrators. And that is one of the reasons why this demonstration is being banned. Number 4, on the 10th day of August 2019 and at around 0200 hours, Bulawayo War Veterans Headquarters and Tumbane offices was patrol bombed, resulting in serious destruction of property. So if you remember, there was that report where War Veterans offices in Bulawayo were patrol bombed, and now that is the reason, the fourth reason that is being given why this demonstration is being banned. Number 5, during a consultative meeting with all stakeholders held on the 16th of August 2019 at 1000 hours at Bulawayo Central District Headquarters, 14 business people cited incidences of the 14th to the 16th of January 2019 where property was destroyed and some burnt to ashes. This dealt a huge blow to the business community because insurance companies refused to compensate them for the losses they incurred. So they've referred back to the incidences of January 2019, where property was destroyed, where premises, were broken into, and businesses, goods were taken away by people, and they are saying because of that we cannot have a repeat of such incidences. And then number 6, already flashes of violence have been reported on the 16th of August 2019 along Luveve Road at Njube turn-off, where tires were bent, and in Sizinda suburb along Nketa Drive, Beckenhead Road, where boulders, rocks and tree branches were used to barricade the road in Shabalala. Drive near T Junction adjacent to Shabalala Wall, 2 large boulders were observed barricading the road. So those are the reasons why those are the reasons they've given why they are banning the demonstration. So it is another prohibition order that has been given. So as it stands, unless the MDC make an appeal to the High Court, like what they did a few days ago, when they made that urgent application to the High Court for the prohibition order to be passed. But as it stands right now, the demo has been banned, and unless there is a court application, and depending on the outcome of that court application, which I want to assume that the MDC are going to lodge, because Tendai Biti, when you are speaking to Ruveneko, said that unless there is a prohibition order, that demonstration is going to go ahead anyway. But there was indication from him that they would appeal. They would approach, the High Court and appeal. Saka, I do not know whether, they are going to be appealing or not, or they are going to say, since we appealed, the last one, there's precedence, already surrounding, the demonstrations that, the court the High Court in the last application upheld, the prohibition order. So if they do make, the appeal, it is likely that it will be upheld again, but you never know. I think it is worth them, going to the courts if they want to leave a paper trail of what, they've been trying to do in order to make sure that these demonstrations, go ahead. I think it will be good to apply, to approach, the courts and find out if they can have this prohibition order, lifted. Saka, that is, the breaking news. And so the Zimbabwean government or the police in Bulawayo have banned or have put a stop to the demonstration that was going to be held on Monday. So whether the MDC are going to be appealing, I do not know, but that is the situation. That is what it is at the present moment. And it right. Saka no breaking news zacho izozo zadakati nadzo. I do not know kuti pane angadi kuya ere ba live ambotaura or something. Mungo comment what you think of this latest development. Should the MDC abandon these demonstrations? But from what Ndaibiti was said, these demonstrations, they are hoping they are going to lead to a genuine dialogue where comprehensive reforms need to take place in Zimbabwe. They are saying they want Emmerson Mnangagwa to be on the table, a dialogue table, a serious dialogue that is presided over or by SADC, and then out of that they have to agree on the reforms, on making comprehensive reforms, and then they have to agree on the implementation mechanisms and whatever it is that he was talking about. He was praised on whether they wanted to remove the government of ED, but it seems as if he did not give a straight answer there, whether these demonstrations are intended to remove the government of ED. But the indications are that the more pressure that they put on ED via these demonstrations, they are going to compel ED to come to the table. And this is Zimbabwe police and Zimbabwe government and police are two different things. Uncle, Zimbabwe government comprises MDC as well. But the police they come under the judiciary, right? Okay, I do not know, but we cannot say the government of Zimbabwe has banned this area because the MDC in parliament, right? In parliament, but anyway. But breaking news that is the breaking news. If you want to say something, you can make a request to be added, because I want to find out from you guys if you think the MDC should abandon these demonstrations in light of these development. In light of these development, right? Some people are saying we are operating in a military state, and this is why we are having all these decisions being made, and that is the breaking news. That is what has transpired this morning. And I spoke about I also spoke about there is a court application that has been made. Let me get there is a court application again. in the High Court of Zimbabwe, in the High Court of Zimbabwe held at Bulawayo, right? In the matter between Confederation of Zimbabwe Retailers Association, they were the first applicant, the Bulawayo United Residents Association were the second applicant, Apostolic Christian Council of Zimbabwe were the third applicant, Grain Millers Association of Zimbabwe were the fourth applicant, and Davis Muhambi was the fifth applicant. And the matter was between them and the Movement for Democratic Change Alliance, who was put down as the first respondent, officer commanding Bulawayo District, second respondent, and the Commissioner General Zimbabwe of the Republic of Zimbabwe. The Commissioner General Zimbabwe Republic Police were the third, respondent. So it was an agent chamber application, and that agent chamber application was to ban this, demonstration, from, taking place. And as you have seen, I think this is following what was being referred to in the prohibition order, that there was a stakeholder meeting that was held on the 16th, and that stakeholder meeting concluded that allowing this demonstration will be disruptive to businesses, and stuff like that. Saka ndiyo nyaya yacho iri ipapo iyoyo vanhu vaMwari. Saka that is the story that has arrived, that is the development from this morning, and I do not know what MDC are going to do. Are they going to appeal? How they are going to respond? I'm not quite sure how they're going to be respond. Right. Right. Wow. Right. So, right. Pakaipa. Right. Saka ndiyo nyaya yacho ni vanhu vaMwari anditika hanzi. Okay, let me nimboverenga nemacomments enyu ndizokuti zoni muri kuti chii maererano nedevelopment inenge yaitika nhasi uno anditi. Right. Let me see if I can let me see. Right. Hanzi izvona hanzi well done Bulawayo na Mary. Hanzi well done Bulawayo, protect the little that we have. On the floor, if people decide to stay away, the soldiers will go door to door beating up people. Van Woita, Napka, Munyika Yabo, Nikvedue. Zvikanzi na Castro, those guys are not police, they are soldiers. Those guys are not police, they are soldiers. And it is Pakaipa. Hanzi na Tendeka, I'm so disappointed to police because it seems it's culture to kill people in Zimbabwe. Linda Pinjara said it's part of their job description, and so the conversation, is there. It's I have a good friend of mine who can train and supply a security company with arms cage. But anyway, that was something that I just wanted, to share with you guys, the development, that took place, this morning. Saka, thank you very much, for watching. To Sangana Maneru, apo tichaita show, yakuita touch on everything that would have, transpired, Muzua, and Granasi. But as it stands, and as I've said, as I've alluded to, as I have pointed out, earlier on when I started, this this live, the Bulawayo demonstration has been banned, and there are 6 reasons that have been given, and one of the reasons is we Wasikala saying Kuti, we are giving the government of Zimbabwe 2 weeks notice. We are giving ED 2 weeks notice to call Nelson Chamisa and agree to some dialogue, or if you don't do that, there's going to be consequences. So the police have cited that Kuti, your notice for demonstration is falling within the expiry of the 14 days. The 14 days expired on the, I think it expired on the 17th, the 14th, the 14th, because I think he said that on the 3rd, of August, and so they've calculated that it has expired on the 17th, and your demonstration is falling within the expiry of the 14 days. So you are following up on your threat to remove a democratically elected government. And they're also saying the ordinary citizens, they are experiencing hardships, and any call for demonstration might be taken advantage of by people who are already agitated, and violence may erupt. And on the 14th of January 2019, there was a police officer that was stoned to death. That is another reason. And on the 10th of August 2019, in Bulawayo, war veterans offices were patrol bombed. And during there was a consultative meeting on the 16th of August, and that consultative meeting, resolved that they don't want business to be disturbed. And in the last, demonstration, people had their businesses looted, and insurance companies, refused to pay. And also, there is already indications that violence, will erupt, as have been witnessed in some areas of Bulawayo, where roads were being, barricaded and, cordoned off. So that right there is an indication that the demonstration tomorrow will not be peaceful. So until next breaking news, I leave you for now to Batana. Thank you very much for watching.